What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing? Feels good to be back. I've been wanting to post a video, but I just really haven't had too much time to do it. But yeah, if y'all haven't already, just go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, I don't care. Just get this channel out there. How about that? But yeah. I've got a request to do like, I guess it's almost like a Q&A video, I guess you'd say. I don't know if y'all would call it that or whatever, but I had a bunch of questions that people kept asking me and that they really wanted the answer to, and I told them that I would do it in a video, and they said that they would really want that, so that's what we're gonna do. One of the questions that I get a lot is where I'm from. I live in Southeast Louisiana. I live about an hour north of New Orleans and about 30 to 45 minutes east of Baton Rouge. So yeah, in between there. But yeah, I'm from the boot. And yeah, we're spitting in the Polar Pop cup. Got my mud jug at home. Oh well. But yeah, I live in Southeast Louisiana. I'm not gonna say what city, but yeah. Another one that I get a lot is, what is my favorite dip? My everyday dip and my all-time favorite is Grizzly Dark Wintergreen Long Cut. I had to throw that in there because I know people would ask. Long cut or pouches? Long cut. But I also I'll dip Red Seal Natty long cut. I'll dip fine cut, but I prefer long cut. I'll dip just about anything Grizzly. The only Copenhagen that I dip is Southern Blend. I used to dip a lot of Copenhagen, but you know, for some reason, like, you know, like the same thing that Outlaw, Mud Jug One, and all of them are going through. I actually got the same thing on my Instagram a while back. It was about 3 years ago, which is why I got deleted. But yeah, that was weird. I don't know. Like, it wasn't nothing major. Like, I would just post like different things about it and stuff like that. Like nothing too big. Like, I would just like sit there and I like either post, like, you know, I'd post a picture of it and it would get reported and just different stuff like that. I was stupid. But yeah, and yeah, that's really the main ones that I dip. The main Grizzly ones that I dip is Grizzly Dark Wintergreen. That's my favorite. Right now I'm dipping Grizzly Dark Mint. I actually don't mind it. That's the only mint that I like. Grizzly Natty Fine Cut and Grizzly Dark Select. I do like that one. Sorry y'all, I got the hiccups out of nowhere. But yeah, that's my dips that I like. Another question is, I'm surprised people actually ask this because I never really got this question a lot. But a lot of people ask me if I like sports, and that's a no-brainer. I grew up on sports, you know. My favorite ones are football, baseball, and bull riding. You know, those are sports that has been a big part of my life. I do watch basketball. I played basketball in high school, actually, too. But you know, and you know, before y'all ask my favorite teams are obviously LSU, especially football and baseball. NFL, the only NFL team that I watch is the Saints. If you're a Falcons or Panthers fan and you saw this and you got offended, I'm sorry, but But I mean, we can agree that the NFC South is the best division. I mean, I'm just saying. But yeah. Baseball, you know, I'm a big, like I said, LSU fan. Pros, I'm a big Red Sox fan. Have been since I was younger. And I do watch the Astros. I grew up watching the Astros a lot, actually, because they were on one of the only stations that we had that carried Major League Baseball, you know, other than ESPN. You know, now we have MLB Network, but we didn't really have that back then. But yeah, we had this channel that carried them, and I watched them a lot. And I keep up with them now a lot because of like Alex Bregman coming from LSU. That's my boy. My favorite NBA team, Pelicans. And anybody other than LeBron and the Warriors. You know, I watched a bit of the game tonight, but I mean, I'm just watching it just to see it. But yeah, those are my favorite sports teams. There's a question that I got a couple times that I honestly, truly do not mind answering and telling my opinion on. And I get this a lot because people want other people's opinions, I guess, and people to lead them in the way to go. And that question is, hey, I see you wear a cross in your videos, your posts, etc. Are you a Christian? And you know, a lot of people would like hesitate to answer this because it's not really like a trending thing in the United States. So a lot of people like kind of hesitate to answer it, but I'm not, and yes, I am. You know, growing up, you know, when I was in high school and stuff, you know, I wasn't big on it. You know, I believed. And, you know, on all my tape that I wore for games and stuff, I always wore John 3:16, which I actually have tattooed on me right here. And in 2014, when, you know, I lost my grandpa and I was just going through like a really hard time, I actually like got into it a good bit. And I actually attend Cross Brand Cowboy Church. Anybody in my area, Southeast Louisiana or Southwest Mississippi, if you want to, come out. It's a really good church. If you want more details, you know, my Instagram is always in the description. Just hit me up on Instagram and I'll tell you more about it. But yes, I am a Christian. And you know, I truly do recommend it to anyone who's going through a hard time right now. I highly recommend it. But yeah, like I said, a lot of people, they hesitate to answer that one, but you know, I'm not. Because you know, I have no shame of it. I mean, yeah. And you know, another video that I always get, which is like, my bad. Another question that I always get, which I find kind of hilarious because it's kind of a stereotype, is, hey, you live in Louisiana. Do you have alligators in your backyard? I kid you not. When I see someone from out of state and I'm like talking to them or something, that is one question they always ask. And I know I cannot be the only person that gets that question that lives here. And the answer is no, I do not. But I kind of find it funny because it's a stereotype, but I know like a lot of people that do have alligators because they have like a river or creek in their backyard. And actually the funny thing is, when I was little, we had like a bunch of ponds in the woods behind our house. And we actually had an alligator back there. Like, we used to go back there when I was younger, and we would like go swimming in the ponds and stuff. But there's one pond we would not go in because of it in there. And I thought, my grandpa had told me when I was younger about it, and I thought he was lying. But we was walking back there one time and I saw it. And I'm like, you know, If there's an alligator here, what makes y'all think there's not an alligator in the other ponds? But there wasn't. I guess it was just that one. But yeah, those are usually the main questions that I always get, and if I answered them, if I got the answer that y'all was looking for. Sorry, I can't put my thumb up too. That was a fail. But anyway, if y'all if y'all have any more questions, feel free to ask. I think that was all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was all of them. Those are the main ones that I get anyway. Like I said, if y'all have any more questions, just ask me. But yeah, I hope everyone had a great Memorial Day. Oh shoot, there's actually one. Speaking of that, there's actually another one I get, and it's who is and what or was my hero. I've had the same two growing up since I was little. It would be my grandpa one, because I was like, growing up I always admired him, basically working his butt off, just doing anything that he could to support us. If y'all didn't know, I lived with my grandparents my whole life. But yeah, I always, admired that. And my other one is my uncle. He is a sergeant in the National Guard down here. And, I just respect a lot. I have, like, the utmost, whatever it is, most respect for people like that. And he's been deployed twice. And, yeah. And he's actually the one that helped me a lot in high school with baseball and everything, so, yeah. But, yeah, like I said, I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day. Hope y'all had a safe one. And I hope y'all have a safe and blessed weekend. And I'm going to try and post more videos this weekend, if I get around to it, so, yeah. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your pet. I don't care. Just tell everybody. Peace!